Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, in this video, it's going to be about starting and running a lawn care business. What brought this about was I had a number of, subscribers had viewed a video that I posted in 2015. The video was how I run my lawn care business. So I'm gonna take it a step further this time and say starting and running a lawn care business, because I was asked could I do this video over and over again. They wanted a new version of it. So this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break it all the way down. Okay, right now what we want to say is starting a lawn care business, you can do very well. You can make some good money doing lawn care work. If you have the get up and go in you and physical fit and don't mind getting out there hustling and bustling and grinding, you can do very well doing lawn care. Yes, you can. But you got to be a go-getter now. You can't be lacking and slacking and not wanting to go get it, because it's a go get your job. It will get you if you don't go get it. And if you choose to start a lawn care business, be ready to go. And what the things that you need to look at is your overhead cost of doing business. Now you can start this business very low. I mean, all you need is a regular lawnmower and a trimmer and a blower. I mean, you can probably pick it up at Walmart, depending on your clientele and what type of yards that you're approaching and going to mow. Then, one of those mowers would work fine for you. But make sure it's a self-propel. Now, those mowers will get you by for a little time while you generate some cash so you can get a more commercial mower. And a commercial mower is just more durable. I mean, what you're paying for is the engine. You're paying for a good engine that's more durable, that can stand to run all day long. For is the heat and the power is more powerful. And it's well worth the investment. And I mean, if you have the money and can start your business and buy you a commercial mower, that's what I would do. But if you don't, I mean, you can start out small and then work your way up. But definitely get a commercial mower, something that's fast, so you can take on more lawns. I mean, you can get yourself up to 10 to 15 yards per day with a commercial mower. And I mean, you don't have to have nothing fancy for a big, real fancy mower, but a commercial mower. You let a WalkBehind with a Selkie on it can do just fine. And if you have a little truck or a bigger truck, just get a little small trailer and put it on there, and you can do very well. I remember years ago when I was out helping my dad, didn't have no trailer or anything, just had the regular push mowers, WalkBehind mowers, and they were self-propelled. At the time, he was buying these old Craftsman mowers from Sears, and those things would not hold up. I mean, you in the end of the week, I mean, them things were failing left and right. I don't think my dad could ever get through a month without the thing breaking down on him. And he would go back, take it back, and they give him another one. And then finally, it was like, nah. I'm like, nah. That stuff just wasn't going to work. It just kept failing and failing. But they were light. And, lifting it up and putting it on a truck, that's what he wanted. Because the other mowers, the commercial mowers, were heavy. And that's where he, when he upgraded, he bought a Honda and he bought a Snapper. And I still have those two mowers today. And that's what he was using. And he had, a curb shaft Echo trimmer, and that's what he was using. And he used them, for a while, and then he would still go back and still want to go get them on Craftsman Mowers. And I was like, Dad, you're gonna have to leave them things alone. But they were light, cause he could lift them up and put them on the truck. And I was working along with him, and later on, I bought this. What they call it? It's a lawnmower. Lawnmower was, oh man, that was a very light mower and very good mower, but expensive to run because you could only run it with the gas mix. You had to mix the oil and all, and that thing it would cut, but it was less problems with it, and I liked it that more. But I was gone, and when I came back home, my dad had done gave my mower away. I was like, Dad, where my mower at? He done give it away. Oh man, oh God, wasn't nothing wrong with it. He gave it to the neighbors, and I was like, oh well. Matter of fact, every time I would leave, cause I would come and visit, and I didn't stay that far, like 3 or 4 blocks from my parents. But I would, leave it there, and he could use it. But yeah, I come back, my stuff gone. I didn't worry about it. That's all right. But meanwhile, while he was doing it, I remember I was working out at Bendix Aerospace out at NASA, and met a guy, and he had an old tractor mower. And he said, well, hey, I told him what my dad was doing, and all. He said, well, I got an old tractor mower I'll let you have for about $300. I was like, okay, sound like a deal, right? It was a deal. I got that thing home, and we tried to, crunk it up, backed it off, got it off the truck and everything, crank it up and everything. Uh, Tried to put the blades engage the blades. Thing fell dead. So I took it to the shop. They said, man, that engine doesn't have any compression on it. They said it needs a new engine. New engine? He said, yeah. I said, okay. So I took it back to the guy. I told him what had happened and everything. He gave me my money back. After he gave me my money back, I went and bought my dad a new Craftsman Tractor. I think it was a 12.5. Yeah, 12.5. It has a Britain Stratton engine. Actually, I still have that mower today. Only thing that happened to it was the grill broke out. I never could find another grill. It still run, but I haven't cranked it up in years. But it's been setting up. It'll run. But I would help him still on the weekends mow with that mower, and I put a warranty on it. I think it was like 1,500. I think it was $500 warranty where they would come out and change the oil and change the blades and the belts and everything on it if anything was wrong with it. For I think that was like 5 years or something when he had it. And they'd come out and change the oil and everything. It was great. Anytime it needed changes, they would come out. So I had all that service on there. It was great. And I would go with my dad, and we used that to mow some lawns and all. And I was back in, I want to say around in the 90, let me see, yeah, 90, 91, 92, 90, 93 time frame and all, yeah, right in there. And, as later on, when he had gotten his commercial mowers and everything. But when I was at home, I would go with him, or if I was on vacation, I would help my dad, mow lawns and all. And, for some years, I helped him. Because, I was always gone. I was flying here and flying there, working in different companies on different contracts and all. And, as time went on, when my dad got sick, then I just kept his little clientele going for him. It was like part-time. I was here at home, and I kept it going for him. And pretty soon, it was kind of dried up. didn't have all the customers that he had at that time. I kind of let that stuff lapse from season to season. A few people would call back, but then it was down to maybe like three regular customers and all. And around well, yeah, it was 2012, but around in I want to say uh 2011, it was a drought. Oh man, I was only mowing 1 yard a month, and the only reason I was mowing that was due to the fact that the guy was watering the lawn. Other than that, I didn't have any customers. It was tough. So when 2012 came in, uh, at the time, you know, because I was still doing it part time, but at that time, I was my job had ended, and so I decided to just take lawn care full time in 2012. After I was laid off from the company that I was working for out at NASA, so I took the lawn care full time, and I had a plan. So I thought about everything that I had done in my computer business, and I wondered would it work in my lawn care. You know, because I was putting this plan together. Would it work in the lawn care? And it did. It worked. All the advertisement that I used for my computer business, I used it in the lawn care business, and it blew up. It blew up. And I mean, I was running with that. And when I see it was running up, what happened was I took it, and that's when I, named my company Weed Whacker Lawn Care. I decided that I'm going to have my own lawn care company, and I called it Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Because every time I would show up at some properties, it wasn't nothing but a lot of weeds, and I said, all I'm doing is whacking weeds. And so I decided, I said, I'm going to call this Weed Whacker Lawn Care. And that's how I decided, and I went with that. And things took off, y'all. Like I said, what I done was when I took the stuff that I used in my computer for is all my advertisement, for is my commercials, my radio stations, my phone books, all my magazines that I advertised in for my computer business. I just switched it over and used it in my lawn care, and my phone was ringing. I had I had a lot of customers from that, and it just it was I could not meet the demand. I had so many. It was like I couldn't really even schedule nobody and have them on a routine. I was mowing so many yards. It was like I could mow a different yard for 6 months. It would never be the same yard. That's how many customers I had when I was going. I couldn't even really schedule them. I tried scheduling. Some of them I did, and it was just out of control at that time. And I was running, and that's what led me to buy me a new truck. Because my Chevrolet truck was a 1999, and I had 260,000 miles on that truck. And it started giving me some problems. And it became a money pit, and I was like, I ain't putting no more money in it. And so then I was like, that's why I bought me a brand new Ford F-150. And right after I bought that truck, then at the time my dad gave me his old truck. He said, take my old truck. I'm like, why didn't he give me that old truck before then? I wouldn't have bought no new truck. But I guess it's a good thing it did, because I would have had two old trucks that probably would have broke down and wouldn't been running. And I done put some money in that old Ford of his. I done a lot of repairs on it for his rear end, transmission, pressure plates, computer system in it, a number of things that I've done to keep that truck running. And I done sunk some money into it. I looked at my repair bills. I done put about $15,000 or more into that old truck, keeping it running over a period of years. I could buy another truck. Could have bought another truck and what I done put into that, but nah, that's all right. It's just sentimental value because it was my dad's old truck. It's all right. But that's just part of some of the lawn care journeys you have to go through, spending money to make money, spending money to make money, and buying equipment and all this and that. Now, all the equipment that I purchased, I bought all these mowers, the commercial mowers, the trailer, and all of that when I decided to go full time with lawn care. And what happened was when I did this, what I done was after running the ad and getting everything going, I took and I had all these customers were calling. So what I would do is I would go out and talk with the customer. I said, well, okay, I need to come over and take a look at the property and we can go from there. So what I was doing was taking orders, and I took about 10 to 20 orders, and I'm gonna put you on my schedule, my calendar, and I'll be back, but I'm gonna put you down for this date. And what I done was I had I had got me a trailer, and then I knew the mower that I needed to cut these yards. It was big yards, big yards and all. Well, the customer didn't know I didn't have the equipment to do the job. I was going to buy the equipment. I was taking the orders to see what kind of equipment did I need to do these yards. And I needed to have me a big mower. And that's why when I bought the Skag. I bought the Skag and the trimmers and then the blowers and everything. I was ready to work. And I was working too. Whoa, I was working. And that's how I got that started. And it went on and went on. So I'm just giving y'all my story here and what, my lawn care journey and how I got started. And if you notice in some of the videos where I posted all these videos, I started posting videos back in 2015. Now I started a long time ago just doing the lawn care and all. So I'm just giving you my story and everything that I went through and, how I got it started and what all I did to keep it going. So now what I want to tell you is here we are in 2019 and I'm back. Like I said, I would do this video again for, because I was asked, could I do it again? And what I want to say as far as marketing, things that you want to do, if you want to get a lawn care business up and going nowadays, I mean, the stuff that I do is I use Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google Listening. Let me see what else. Software that I've used is I've used Yardbook. I've used Groundkeeper Pro. Now I was using Groundkeeper Pro and I ran into a problem with that software. The only problem that I ran into was I needed it to be web based. And web based is where that the customer can go in and they can pay online. They can pay online or they can order online. So I had to stop. I stopped using it, I don't know, about two years ago, something like that. And I've used Yardbook, and then I have a PayPal account so that I can accept credit cards and all. And then I have also QuickBooks and all. So those are some of the software applications that I use in my business here. And I'm still using that for 2019. And all of these things for marketing, advertising, you want to get customers and all, like I said, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google Listening. These things will help you get new customers and have a website. They have some listings, on the Google free website. You post some pictures on there, and it will generate you some customers. Now you may have to pay. Now there's some that you can pay for, like SEO, search engine optimization. I think Yelp, Mana, well worth it because they will generate you. If you have a website, they can push it, and bring customers in. What it is customers are constantly looking. They're looking for people to come and service them for all types of businesses. I mean, carpentry, painting, window pressure washing, windows, roofing, pressure washing driveways, all kinds of stuff that people are looking for, and that's what they use their mobile phone for. Use their tablets. Matter of fact, I even have a tablet here. Let me show you. Yeah, I carry this here with me. My tablet right here. I have this that I carry with me when I'm going and meeting customers and all. I carry this here with me at all times with me. I have this riding in the truck with me. This is where I keep a lot of my information. This here is my mobile-based tablet where I can stop off at a restaurant, look at any of my orders, check my calendar, and see what appointments I have. Also, I still use my cell phone for that too. And what I want to also mention to you is that I have these cards. These here are business cards. If you can see them right here, that I made with my computer. This one here, and this is another one that I did for my computer business. This one, and also, well, this one here I done years ago with my computer business. Like this one right here. I started out with that, and then I did this one right here. And this is another one that I did for my computer business. So I made these little cards, and I mean, you can get you some 20-pound bonding paper, a little software program, and make your own business cards and cut them out. And what I want to say is, hold on, let me get this other deal here. What I use, this right here. You see this right here? This here right here is what I use for my business cards to cut them out. It's a desktop electronic business card splitter for home office and personal. So if you can see that this here is something here. You get one of these here little things here, you can print out your own cards and cut them out. And I used to do it all the time. I'll make a lot of business cards there. And the machine looks something just like this right here. You see, you plug it up, and this is the way the machine looks. Like this right here. You see this right here, and the cards come out at the bottom. You put the paper in there at the top, and they'll split out and fall back out there. And you can, I mean, you can make you 20, 50 cards in a matter of no time, really. Print them up and just print it out the way you want it, and slice them up and pass them out. And it works. And it works. And also another thing, if you look on Amazon, matter of fact, I'll put the link down my little Amazon store of some of the products that I use in my lawn care business. I'll put that in there. Now this here book right here, Start Your Own Business, right here. This is a good book to have. This one here has a lot of good information in it. If you want to start a business, I mean, it don't have to just be in lawn care. It's just a business, period. This is some great information. It'll guide you through it. And I found this book, looking through on Amazon. So I picked it up, and it has some great information that you can use to guide you. These are reference books, and they are good to have. So I'm just sharing this with you, some of the tools and reference stuff that I have, that I use in my business. There's a number of things. Let me see what else. Yeah, you just have to check out my little web page over there for stuff that I use in my lawn care business here. Now, so I'm sharing this here, all this information that I'm giving y'all, because someone asked me to redo the video again, and what's taking place in doing lawn care. So this is the way I run my business, and I've been doing this one here, from 2016. It's all been on the web-based business. That's where I get all my customers from. Is on the web. I mean, I don't go actually out, uh, no door to door, any of that stuff. Basically, if someone see me or they see that sign or they see me with this shirt on and they'll ask me and they'll say, well, do you have a business card? And I'm like, sure, yes, I have a business card. And I'll give them a business card and it'll go from there. Next thing I know, they'll call me and all. Now, years ago, the way I used to do it was if I was out and, someone will see you and you'll be like, well, hey, how you doing? And you'd be like, hey, yeah, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just over here taking care of your neighbor's yard now. Oh, you got it looking good. Hey, you think you can do mine next? Sure. And it would go from on. That would happen all day long. You just speak to someone and it'll go trigger off and you'll be mowing yards all day. Now that's the way I used to advertise. I would just be out mowing the yard. I get up early in the morning and you find a house that's on a corner and there's high traffic and you get up early in the morning when everybody's going to start rolling around. You take your time and mow this yard and clean it up real good and everything, and you got a sign out. People will start stopping and blowing and you can't hardly finish the yard because they want to be next. They don't feel like doing no yards on those Saturdays. And that's the way my business will work. Get up early on a Saturday morning. And people would come by and oh man, hey, I live right at such and such. You think you can get mine when you get through with that one? Sure. And I'll go do that one and then, hey, I live across the street over here. Hey, you think you can do mine when you get through? Sure. You start working on that and then another neighbor wake up and come out, hey, when you finish that, do you think you could do mine? Sure. And it would just go on and on and on and on and on. And then, hey, you got a business card. I'm going to get you to come back next week to this grass going to be done growed up. I'm sure. I'll be back. Okay. And it would go on and on and on and on. And that's the way things were working for me. It just took off, y'all. I'm telling you, it just really took off. So I'm just sharing some information with you, and I hope that this helps someone that wants to start a lawn care business, get into the business, or whatever kind of business you want to get into. It doesn't have to always be lawn care. Matter of fact, it's been times that I was out working and I had my camera gear out, and someone approached me and asked me, said, well, what are you doing? And I said, well, I'm putting a video together for my YouTube channel. And they said, well, you do a lot? I said, yeah, I've been doing a lot of them. They said, well, hey, I'm having a wedding Saturday, and I would like to hire you to come and take pictures and do a video for us. And what we'll pay you is $500. And I was like, well, no. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give you $1,000. And I said, well, listen, the offer is great. I would love to do it. But I have other obligations. If I didn't have other obligations on Saturday, I would love to come and do this for you. But I got other obligations. So therefore, I cannot do it. But I really appreciate the offer. And so I had turned that down. And it kept, and I would always end up getting another job offer to come and do weddings and stuff. And, oh man, people would want me to come and do weddings, do funerals, and I didn't want to do all of that. That was going to be another business. And no. Now I did do one wedding, but I didn't charge for them. What I told them was, I said, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do the wedding. I'm not going to charge you. I say, no, I won't charge you. I'm just not going to do it. But I did it, and I gave them all the material, all the pictures and videos. And they came back and told me, they said, Curtis, you should have let us pay you, still us hiring those other people, because the work that you put together for us is a lot better than what we paid them people to do for us. You got everything in there. You got it really looking good. And what it was, I took and I put a DVD together for the video. Okay, yeah. As I was saying, I put a DVD together for the video with pictures and video, and they were happy. I mean, I put a label on it. I packed it. I put this package together for them, and I gave it to them, and they were happy. And you know, they were trying to encourage me that I should start my business in doing these videos. And you know, oh, there was another one. I did do another video. I did a funeral. I did video a funeral, and that one I think after doing that I wasn't I didn't like I didn't care to do that. I don't like videoing the funerals, but I did it, you know. But that's just part of life, and I didn't, but that was just, you know, one of those things. But anyway, y'all, that's just what I want to say. You can start a business in any type of business you want to get going. If you have a mindset, it doesn't matter whatever it is that you want to do, you can start up a business. I mean, some good businesses to get into is small engine repair, or internet-based business. Let me see. Detailing business, for is detailing cars, washing cars. All good businesses. Much as it rain all the time, these cars need to get cleaned up. And a lot of times people are very particular about their automobile. They want someone to come out and just really do a thorough detailing job on it to make it really look good. It's just all kinds of businesses that you can get into versus lawn care. I mean, you know, lawn care is good if you like doing it. It's hard work and it's very demanding, and you have to be a go-getter to do this type of work. And you know, I post a lot of videos, and you've seen me working on a lot of properties. I mean, a lot of properties. Sometimes I don't get the video all the properties that I actually work on, due to the fact that, well, you know, someone's around or whatever, so I don't pull out the camera and all. But if no one's around, because normally sometimes when I used to pull out my camera, someone would approach me and start asking me a lot of questions, and that started taking up more and more time. So sometimes I can't. I'm like, no, let me go and get these yards taken care of. But anyway, y'all, I hope that all this information that I've shared with y'all, I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you enjoy it and you like more information, leave me some comments down there. Give me some thumbs up to let me know that this is a go. Or give me some thumbs down that you didn't like the video for whatever reason you didn't like it. Please leave a comment with a dislike. It's okay. I'm not hurt if you dislike my video. Hey, it's just part of life. Some things we like and some things we don't. It doesn't matter to me. But if I can make it better, feel free. Feel free. Just man up about it. Man up or woman up about it, whatever it is. You know, don't be a wimp about it because you want to give a dislike. Hey, man up about it. I gave you a dislike because I just didn't like you, or whatever it is. You know, it's going to be all right. I don't know you and you don't know me. Yo, you know it's me from the video. But it's all good, though. But anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed. And I'm out of here. I will, like I say, see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care. I got to go now. Bye.